Good morning, Salado Youth families. Hope that you're doing well wherever you are, whenever you watch this video. I'm a geek. I've always loved geeky things. When I was a kid, I loved Transformers. Transformers was one of my top 3 cartoons I would always watch. It hasn't aged well, to be honest with you, but I love Transformers. Now, you think Transformers probably look like this, whereas when I was a kid, they looked like this. And my favorite Transformer was Soundwave. Soundwave was so cool. Now, Soundwave in the new movies is like a cool satellite robot. When I was a kid, Soundwave was a tape player, cassette player, and he had these cassettes that he pulled out of his chest and they turned into robots. It was the coolest thing ever. I know, that sounds lame. In fact, when I show my kids the old school Soundwave and ask them what it was, they said, a toaster. A toaster. I'm not surprised they've probably never seen a cassette player, because I'm old school. Old school. But Transformers, if you remember, what's their tagline, their catchphrase? More than meets the eye. That's right. And our story today in 1 Samuel is a lot about what's more than meets the eye, because Samuel is sent to this backwater town of Bethlehem, an out-of-the-way place, on a secret mission to go find the new king of Israel. And he's sent there, and these sons are called together, and they think they're just going to hang out with the prophet and, eat some food, watch the sacrifice happen, do the religious stuff. But they're really being evaluated on who can be king. We've probably experienced that. You get in a situation that you don't realize you're being tested. It's more than meets the eye, right? And he looks at all these young men, and the first one, the oldest, who you would start with, is this strapping, strong young man, and he looks like a king. But God tells him, nope, that's not him. I don't look at the outside, I look at the heart. So Samuel repeats this process, looking at son after son, and God keeps telling him, this is not the right guy. So finally Samuel realizes, there's more than meets the eye here. Do you have another son? Is this all of them? And so the father says, no, there's the youngster out in the fields. We don't even name him. He's just the young guy. And so they bring him in. And immediately Samuel realizes that this is the guy. The Lord tells him that. Now, the author also talks about his appearance and not his heart, which I think is sort of funny. But God sees something in the heart of this young man. Cool. Now, what kind of heart's in this young man? We know this young man as King David. Well, if you think about who King David became, he became a great king, but also he was a trickster and a backstabber and an adulterer and ultimately a murderer. What kind of heart is that? But I think the message to this story has several levels, and here they are. We can be from a backwater place, think that we're nothing, and God can seek us out. We can be a person who puts on a facade, a mask of being a strong, capable person who has it all together, who has the right clothes, the right friends, whatever it is that you think gives you status with your friends. You can have all of those things. And God doesn't look at that. He looks at the heart. Well, maybe you look at your heart and you're like, why would God ever choose this heart? I know my heart. It's not good. And I understand that completely. There's times in my life I've just thought, God, why don't you just throw me in the trash and find someone else who can do these things that you want done? And praise God, God sees our potential in our hearts. We may not even see it, but God sees it. And God sees our futures, and God knows what we can choose to be if we keep following him, and he chooses us over and over and over again. Every time in my life that I've deviated from the path, Jesus is still there waiting when I come back. And I keep choosing him and I keep following, and he's always there. He keeps seeing the good in me and choosing me over and over again. And that is gospel, my friends. And I hope that will encourage you. Have a great week. We will see you soon. You are loved. Bye.